Hello there, it's Jennifer McCreath. It's not Tuesday morning, it's around 1:15 a.m. June 12, 2012. I just got back from my first official visit to the gallery of the Provincial House of Assembly, where I spent over 5 hours watching and listening to a debate on Bill 29, which is a bill to amend our Access to Information and Protection of Privacy Act here in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Most of you probably think that's pretty dry and boring stuff. If you've been following my videos, you probably hear me reference the fact that I lost a good job, but I don't very often talk about what I actually did. And the answer to that question is the Access to Information Protection of Privacy Act, specifically to help ensure compliance to that act by my employer, government. So you could say I'm an expert on access to information, protection of privacy. Quick overview: access to information basically ensures, or the principle of it is to ensure transparency and accountability. Privacy means protecting information, personal information, meaning individual, such as, for example, my health results. Now the bill that's been put on the table, and basically the goal of the government, the Cathy Dunderdale Conservative government, is to ram this bill through as quickly as possible. The NDP and the Liberals are basically using the stall tactics, which they are entitled to do. Every bill has to have 3 readings, and you can have motions, and you can debate the motions. They're going to go all night, basically. Personally, I think it's ridiculous to ram any bill through the House quickly without allowing proper democratic review. We, the people, voted in some opposition, and we voted in some third-party members, and I think it's only appropriate to give the opposition parties an opportunity to scrutinize the bills and to take those bills out to the public for consultation. Didn't take me long. I quickly skimmed over the bill and quickly noticed a lot of good things in there, a lot of dangerous things in there, and obviously that's the issue. I guess the main issue here is secrecy of government information. Government wants to have more ability to prevent the public from gaining that transparency. They've massively amended the definition of cabinet confidence, and they've made it, I guess they've expanded the term of a solicitor-client privilege, which basically deals with using a legal, saying I cannot share this information because it's got something to do with my lawyer. And the other big blow is there's an independent ombudsperson, if you will, the Information and Privacy Commissioner, where if you have an issue with government regarding access to information or protection of privacy, you can go there for review. Well, they basically have stripped the power away from that privacy commissioner. So basically, government can do whatever the hell they want. They can keep information from you, and I guess where it hits me the hardest is the ability to secretify, if that's the word, information regarding prospective employees. Now, not that it's already been done, I question if I face discrimination in the hiring process. I lost a great job as an analyst, and I've been unable to get a new job as an analyst. Well, why? Let's take a look at those documents in the job process. Well, you're not going to get to see those. So they can blatantly put whatever they want in those documents, and nobody will ever know. They can say, we don't want to hire a transsexual, and no one will ever know that they actually came right out and said that. Very dangerous piece of legislation, very sad. I don't know what were they claim that they did public consultation. Well, I was not made familiar with any public consultation. It must have been a secretive meeting that was not very well published. I would have been there, absolutely. Quite frankly, don't fool the people. If you don't want to be transparent and accountable, don't even bother wasting taxpayers' money having a privacy commissioner and a privacy commissioner's office. Same with the Human Rights Act and the Human Rights Commission. Those people, I'm sure they're great people, but they have no teeth. Their mandate, there isn't really one. They don't have the Minister of Justice can do whatever the hell he wants. Basically, there are no human rights if you get down to it, and now you don't have access to information. And yeah, it just disappoints me as someone who literally was in the profession for a couple of years and bought into what was going on. I think governments need to be transparent and accountable, and I strongly advocate for protection of personal information. Strongly advocate for a independent, neutral ombudsperson to review complaints. Kudos to the people. I guess I'll say kudos to everyone. If you're going to pull an all-nighter in the House, that's a lot of work. I'm disgusted. I got to be honest. I'm really disappointed. I don't think I've ever been so upset. Pissed me off enough to go and sit in the House and make it clear. I looked all those people in the eyes. I tried to make eye contact with the Minister of Justice and any minister whose department I feel has hurt me. And they all know who I am. And they saw that I was there. And they saw which side I was sitting on. I was clearly sitting on the side of the House showing support for the opposition parties. And they all saw me. And yeah, not too many people in the House tonight, but enough to make it clear that we're taking, at least someone, at least I'm taking notice, and the others that were there. This isn't over. Absolutely not. And much like I bitch and complain about the lack of justice for issues faced by transsexuals, this hits everybody, and it's time to keep the show on the road here. Let people know that this government is doing some very dangerous things, and it's time that we paid a little closer attention to it. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.